Welcome back, everybody. I'm Jerry, and today we've got another episode of Road to Glory with Paul Enos, and we're getting right into this here. I didn't know that this was going to happen, so I wanted to see. We want to drive in together for government class. Gotta love these 8:30 a.m. lectures. I feel like we want to be friends with our teammates. Tristan Hillard, I believe, was a player of the week a few weeks ago. Didn't want to really take a risk there. Didn't seem to use any extra energy. We've got Western Michigan. We just played Eastern Michigan 2 weeks ago. Got a win. Last week we play Ohio Bobcats and get slaughtered and throw way too many interceptions. If you watched the last video, but it was an entertaining video, especially at the beginning for the first game. We unlocked a little bit of a skill. So if you haven't seen that episode, go back and check that one out. But today we've got Western Michigan, so I've got to go through. We can't upgrade our player, but we do need to do practice, and we have our weekly agenda. So I'm going to get into that, and then I will meet you back when we are ready for the game. Here we go. All right, and we're back. We're done with practice. We have a weekly agenda. I'd really like to level up. I believe we would get enough to get a skill point here. So we're going to do that. We definitely need to heal up. That's still very injured. I say if we do this and then we prepare with this last energy point, I think that keeps us afloat as far as the GPA goes. Really don't want to graduate at this point, graduate early, which is really the only benefit of having a high GPA, but we don't want to go under either. So we'll see what happens. Now we have Western Michigan Broncos. I believe we lost to them last year too. We only won one game, so I can't imagine it was this one. We're going to get into this game and try to take them down using that new weapon that we found that is our legs. And probably leaning on that more than we should in this home game against the Western Michigan Broncos. All right, as we get in here, it looks like we are going to start off with the ball, and we're going to run a mesh Y corner.
No time and comes out throwing.
Nice little drag route. He's going to break a tackle. We're going to try to get a block downfield. Not going to be for very much. Read option on this play. We're up to 22 play changes. Got to be close to calling plays or maybe audibles. Something. Got to read the defensive lineman there. We're just going to hand it off anyway. He cuts up where he should. He's got good vision. Able to make some moves and get a nice big gain of 21 yards. Great to see it. I hate RPOs. I hate them. Mountain Replace has not been good for us. It's saying that we haven't called any of these, which I just don't believe. We're going to do wide zone read.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10.
As he's going to go with him, so we're going to go here, and we're going to just lower our shoulder and fumble, and they're going to pick it up.
Coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Oh, and it's a hit like that.
We upgraded our trucking. There was Jackson Mahomes was the cheerleader I think I saw for the Western Michigan Broncos. He's really lost his touch, huh? That's crazy. All right, Western Michigan wasn't able to do anything with it, and we're able to get the ball back. We know on this route, we put not on a corner, we put him on a post instead because otherwise the route takes too long to develop. Got room to run to the left here, and I accidentally run early, so we're only going to get 4 yards. I was trying to see if that tight end was going to get open. Fortunately, he didn't. Got two guys to read there. I got a really weird setup. I'm just going to hand it off regardless because how far away he is, and he just doesn't do a great job of turning it up, and we're going to lose a yard.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land.
I don't need him to block for any reason, so we're going to do that. I'm just going to throw it right to the defender and for a pick six probably. Yeah.
And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown Broncos.
Well, that didn't take long. We've completed 2 passes, both to human beings, one being on the Broncos, one being on the Huskies.
The offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's going to take off.
We're going to power forward for a first down. No commentary on that play. I just was focusing on not getting killed. This is where I would love to audible to not a run play when they have, what is that, 7 people on the line of scrimmage there. We're just going to hand it to him. Cut it upfield. Push him forward for nothing. PA read is not what I'd like to run. We average 11 on this play. I don't know how we did that, but see what we can do here. A lot going on. We're going to try to pass lead up the field, and he's not able to hang on. Kind of a weird route ran there. I guess I'm asking for a penalty flag there. Not going to get it. Put the man in motion.
They just don't seem to have figured it out quite yet here in the first quarter.
And we throw it right to the defender. Was trying to pass lead past him. I wish I could go into the instant replay on those, because so like I tried to pass lead behind him because I thought when I threw it that he was like right next to him, to the point where because the linebacker wasn't moving, he would be on the other side of him. Let's see how we can see if we can see what happened here. So it's just he didn't really throw it very accurately. I mean, it's my fault. I probably shouldn't have thrown it to him, but we need to get the first down. Luckily, they aren't able to do anything with it. We have all these shit plays that take 15 minutes to develop is all that we get to call.
Wide receiver coming across in motion.
It's all motion. It's all shit. We're just going to run. That's all I know how to do. There's going to be a lot of that. If you're watching the videos, you're going to see a lot of me running the ball. That doesn't result in me throwing an interception. So it just has to be the solution. As we get a great run from Justin Lynch down the field. A rare good run from any other player other than Paul Enos, as he's cold right now. We are going to hand it off. He's not going to run through the hole. He's going to run right into the defensive end. This is what I'm talking about. Right out the gate. He goes, okay, I'm going to hand it off to him. Okay. He's going to take the ball, and he goes, okay. So I see 63 and 55 are right here. They have the perfect angle on their men. And then these guys don't necessarily have it up here, but he goes, maybe with this guy swimming around, maybe I can, I'll just run right into him. That's a good idea. Yeah. I don't know what he was looking for. We're going to run an outside zone, and it's going to be stopped for, okay, that's fine too. We've got a read option play that we're averaging 5 yards a carry on. To see what we can do on this one. We're going to try to hand it off, but we're going to keep it. And we got room to run. We're going to get a first down and more on 2nd and long. Woo! All right, that's what we need. We need more of that. All of that.
And that was just an exceptional read and run by that quarterback.
Oh, brother, I don't really like this.
Putting the ball in the running back's belly and him understanding, like, listen, I'm going to
I honestly, I'm just so, I feel like Justin Fields right now. I'm just so, well, so we won't get into Justin Fields. I think Justin Fields took too long to throw the ball, and that's why he got sacked all the time. But his issue was he was paranoid that he was going to be sacked all the time, and that's how I feel. I feel worried that every time I take a snap, I'm going to be sacked within seconds. And it makes it very difficult. I'm going to throw a safer route in here just because I don't want to miss out on this field goal opportunity. And I'm going to run, and I'm going to throw it, and I'm going to get intercepted. Okay. Hallelujah. Let's just take our points. Let's rely on our defense. Our defense against these shittier teams has done pretty well. And they do. We get 3 minutes to get only 50 yards. Very doable. Very doable. We're going to hand it off. There's just nowhere for him to go.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
The midline read, we need to get out of the playbook. Not a good play at all. Got a little zone run here. Just back to the line. A lot of these drives are just run, pass, and then they don't go anywhere because they just don't go anywhere. We've got a bit of emotion there. We're going to throw it to X wide open. He's going to catch it. He's going to turn up. Not enough. Spamming wide to hurry it up. And that kind of looks like a man. A little bit. I don't know if we went for it. It appears that we did, and we got it, is what it looks like. Love for a wheel route to work. It just doesn't. We're going to just try it. He beat the man. Catch it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, it works. We got a passing touchdown, the first in a few games. We gave Justin Lynch a chance down the sideline. He's slow. Our controller. Okay. He's a slow man, but he was able to. All right. Enough with the male cheerleaders. I'm sorry. I don't agree with it at all. What a pass. Great pass right in the bucket from Paul Enos to Justin Lynch. Wish it could have been a longer connection. We didn't really get to see him very much last year. Oh, we got a wide open tight end. Turn it up. Let's get some more yards. That's what we're talking about. We got a minute left. It's a tie game with an opportunity to go up against a better Western Michigan football team. We just need to make sure we're being safe. We need to be safe. We got a lot of room to run over here. We're going to turn it up, make a block, or just run. Okay, that was me being an idiot. I honestly didn't think he was going to make the block. So I thought, man, if I just get right behind him, maybe something good will happen, and it just didn't. Wide open. The tight end's just got to be the read there. He's not able to hang on. If we had more of an arm, if we could fire it, and that's why we're upgrading power, we would be able to get some of those. I 100% guarantee we would be able to get some of those in there. It's just not been a great showing. See, he's getting hit right as he catches it because of how slow the pass is. Only 39 seconds left here. Only have 2 timeouts as well, so we got to use those wisely. I should have thrown it to... Oh, no. Oh, we had... What a thing that happened there. I'm going to use a timeout. So I was going to try to throw it to A. I saw the linebacker, so I just decided to pump fake. And then I was like, holy shit, that guy's right there, and we ran. That's the most simple form of describing what I just did. I'm just going to throw it down to him, and it's just incomplete. That's fine. Stop the clock. Mesh rail. They do have a mesh look. We have Applegate on a route that honestly has been pretty good for me. Just got to make sure that linebacker doesn't stay on him. We've got room to run over here, and we're going to take it. We're going to try to stiff arm. It's not going to be enough. We're going to hurry it up. And we accidentally clicked inside zone. Snap the ball. Snap the ball. We're going to have to call a timeout here because he's not going to get in. And we're just going to wait until 1 second and call a timeout. I'm trying to call a timeout. No, Oh, they called the timeout. We get the points. Okay. We get the ball. We get the ball at half. Oh, no, we got to stop. 3 minutes, 41 seconds. We were able to get a stop. Amazing.
He's gonna pass.
Just going to get it. I thought he could beat that linebacker across the middle. Again, me just being paranoid about all the quick defensive linemen that have gotten the backfield in the past. Justin Lynch having a decent day with that big catch down the sideline on that wheel route earlier. I really haven't liked these option routes in this game, so we're just going to put the running back on a drag. Right into the window, and he is going to get the first down. Western Michigan did tie it up, actually. I'm mistaken. On that previous drive, I thought they didn't get anywhere, but they ended up getting a field goal in only a minute 20 seconds. Got a lot of room to run. We have a guy to block in front of us. Gonna break a tackle and get out of bounds. Doesn't count as a broken tackle, which is a shame because that gets like I think it's like 100 points or whatever to that, whatever that fucking category thing is. We're just gonna hand it off to the running back. He needs to cut it up. He just simply shouldn't run outside like that. I'm gonna put that guy in the post. Got our little mesh concept coming across the field. I don't really like any of them. We're going to get it to the Applegate. He is going to hang on, but not for any yards. Got a play that's a little bit longer to develop. We're going to put Applegate on a slant. We don't get to call our own plays, so the best I can do is change some of the routes. And he does the stupid jump to catch the ball, and he doesn't catch it. Wouldn't have been a first down anyway. Again, I'm just paranoid, and I don't want to throw interceptions because I already have 2. Western Michigan is going to get down the field and score a touchdown with only 6 seconds left in the third quarter. We get the ball back to hopefully drive down the field. We're going to hand it off to the running back. He tries to break it to the edge, and he just doesn't. 2nd and 12. We have the option for a read option or an outside zone. I like having the ability to choose where the ball goes on the read option, so we're going to go with that. Puts Justin Lynch on the field. I'm going to take it. We're able to get the juke, gain some extra yards. We get 5 on the play. Got a dagger play. It appears Paul Enos is getting a little tired. I like Applegate maybe getting into the seam there, and I don't now. Why just hang on to it? Turn it up. Nice. Get it. Couple extra yards. Great play. Great play. It's a 4th quarter. We need a touchdown to tie. This is just a screen pass. There's not really any option here. We need the linemen to get out front and block, and they do a little bit. Gain a 6 on the play. Quick base, averaging 7.5 yards a carry. That seems like it could be good. Play is designed for the running back to run right behind 56 there. Let's see if he does that. And he does, kind of. He runs to the right hole at least. 3rd and inches, I thought 3rd and inches. Maybe it's 3rd and 1. So we have another run play here. It's a fake jet sweep with a run right at their superstar defensive lineman. See if it works. We get a good block on him, and I do believe we don't make it. It's 4th and inches. They're going to give him the ball again. Would love to call a QB sneak here, but they're just like, you know what? We got the half a foot. That play, let's do it again. And we're not going to be able to. We are going to be able to. First down. Wait, couldn't get there. We didn't get there. Okay, to me it looked like they made it for sure, but they didn't. We get the ball back at the 20. Just none of these routes really ever work, if I'm being honest. Got a little bit of a trips look there. Going to try to get it to the receiver. I thought he was going to have more of a step on a linebacker. That's not the case. Only 3 minutes left. We got a lot of deep routes here, which is ultimately probably going to get, oh, I don't know. I see a gap here, so we're going to run. That's all I can do. We just need 1 touchdown. I'm assuming it's going to make us go for it if we absolutely have to. So, run. I'm going to have to throw it away. I would have loved to be able to beat him to that edge there, but only 80 speed is not enough. Unfortunately, there's enough defensive linemen that can beat that. Wide open receiver. He's able to cut upfield for a first down and across the 50. We've across midfield. We got 2.5 minutes left. We have plenty of time. We are getting to the point where I wouldn't be surprised if we go for 2 if we do end up getting in the end zone, because we're going to throw back, and he can't hang on. It wouldn't have been much of a gain anyway. Keep putting these streak routes on the outside, and one of these times I'd love to give Kenji Lewis a chance on the outside, but there's always people there. There's always 2 guys, and I just don't like him being double teamed. I don't think it puts us in a good spot. We've got a long first down here. We're going to try to get it behind. It's just a lob pass, but he is able to hang on for the reception. I just saw that being a huge issue there. If this is cover 2, it looks like cover 4 to me. I thought Applegate might be able to get in the middle of those 2 safeties there, but I don't see that as being. We are getting attacked right away, and I should have thrown it to Y. I saw the running back was available, but trying to keep an eye on the offensive line and the receivers is a chore, and that's the exact opposite of what we needed to happen. On a 2nd and 20, I'm going to throw him on a drag just as a second option. And I think we can get him some extra yards if he just turns upfield. He can't beat him to the edge, but the 3rd and 20 turns into a 3rd and 9 with that.
Coming to the line of scrimmage.
Again, I'm not really very fond of these routes, but I'm going to have to make do with what I got here.
From the gun, once
Oh, God. I don't really like what I'm seeing, but I like this. We're going to not dive like that.
he is brought
Holy
down
shit.
for
All right.
a job.
I didn't want to slide because I was worried we wouldn't make it to the line to gain.
On the play as he
But I didn't want to do
to
that.
let him be checked out. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, that's just a shame. We make it 1 yard. It didn't even, so it changed from the 17 to the 16.
Made the right read on that play.
We didn't actually get anything there.
He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types
I really
of
don't want to
runs
throw an interception here.
playbook, but on that play there,
We've got a lot of room to run over here. We're going to dive for the line, and we get a touchdown. We're in the end zone. Paul Enos does it himself, as he commonly does. Lots of times, when your team sucks, you have to put matters into your own hands. We're able to get one. What is the defense able to do? We're able to get another chance. We have the ball in the 34. This play call is absolutely atrocious. I'm gonna put him on a streak, and I'm gonna put him on a drag. We can't throw an interception here. We just can't.
They'll crank up this drive.
We're gonna throw low, just gain, turn up field, get some yards. Injury, timeout, Aiden Olson, our offensive line. I don't actually know what position, maybe center. I had to guess. We got a cross flood here. This is just not the I would love to get to Kenji Lewis on the left. You can't see him, he's X. But I would love to get the ball to him. It's just unfortunate we can't. We're gonna slide here. Gonna get a nice gain and slide. 49 seconds. We do have 2 timeouts. Just need to get decently down the field and just throw it to Y. Catch it and just hang on. Decent gain. It's fine. We get this shitty run play that I don't like anyway. We're gonna change the play as we've been doing to help our needs. They're gonna run inside, but we have a lot of room to run to the outside. We're gonna try to get to the sideline, and we are. We're at the 36-yard line. They're running a zone read. I'm not sure if we're in range. I'm not sure. We average 1.3 yards a carry. That's what they want us to run here. I'm not sure if we are in range for a field goal, though. I want to gain more. I tried to keep it. I thought I kept it. We're going to call a timeout here. And they want another run. I just want to see what the other options are. I don't know. I like the idea of a pulling guard. I like the idea of a power run. Let's go with that. See if we can get a little bit. And we're going to get a little bit more to the 29. Should be enough for a field goal. I'm not sure what they're going to want us to do. I guess they just run this play really quick. Cut it upfield. Get down. Timeout. We call the timeout. This should just be a field goal. There's 2 seconds left. 20-20. Northern Illinois versus Western Michigan. We don't even get to see what happens. He makes the field goal and we get another win. Let's go. See, that's what we needed. We needed a win in a tight game like this. Paul Enos takes matters into his own hand and does what he needs to do. 179 yards, 63, 2 touchdowns. It's not that great, especially with the interceptions. But that play to Jordan Lynch, no longer Jordan Lynch. Justin Lynch was just phenomenal. Unfortunately, there's a highlight with him there. Paul Enos looking different from the others with his particular helmet he's wearing. But we get the dub, and that's what it's all about. What a game. Love to see it. Now we'll move into next week so we can move into the next game and finish off this. We're just going to level up once there. I don't think we're going to be able to get enough XP to level up, so let's just advance the week and move on. We've got workouts, morning workouts at 5 instead of 7, setting like 10 alarms. You want me to make sure you're up. I really don't want to miss the workouts. I just can't imagine you would want to take the risk. Like, it doesn't hurt us to do this. Long week. You're already tired, and the Monday they don't help, so you have 5 less stamina for the next game. That's fine. Honestly, I think stamina doesn't really have an effect on this game, but we're going up against a 7-1 Bowling Green. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to get through the practice and the weekly agenda, and then we'll get into the game. All right, welcome back. We've got my local hero is just plummeting. I'm just noticing now, so that's not great. But we got to make sure. I want to keep this in the high range for leadership. We want to get our academics. I think unprepared is going to be okay, especially we're at a 3.4. Like I said, I don't want to graduate early, so I am going to do one of these. Helps us a little bit. We're not going to get a skill point out of it. We definitely want to make sure we're healthy, so I'm going to do both of those. That leaves us with 1 left. We're still high here. So I am going to prepare a little bit more. Probably could have put it into leadership. I already am happy with where we're at. So that's going to be it. And we're going to get into this game against 7-1 Bowling Green. I am not excited for it. We are 3-6, so we're improving the record, but we're playing against a team whose overall is not much better, but apparently the team is a lot better, being that they are 76 overall, but they're 7-1. I like how the Bowling Green Falcons is just like BG with then the Falcons just like peeking, you know, around it. That's just some very valuable information for you there. We're going to start off with a midline read option, looks like. We've been liking this camera angle more. We have to read the defensive lineman, which I'm not a fan of. He's got to cut it upfield. He's going to get some yards and then some. Great run. RPOs are not my friend. Read options are pretty good, though, so we're going to run a read option. Got to read the edge there. And we're going to hang on to it, and it's going to be the right read. We're going to try to cut it inside, and we are. Breaking a tackle. See, we got like 90 coach trust and XP for that. Or I think it was 90 combined from the two. You get the point. Got a couple drag routes, a little mesh concept here. We're going to go for Y. We're going to try to back shoulder it so he cuts it upfield. He's able to get 6 on the play. Another midline read option. I'd really like if we just didn't call that play. And it's we got 13 last time. I'm just going to roll with it. We're going to hand it off to the running back, and that's going to ruin our average. We lose 4 on the play. Got a dagger play. Only 2, well, I guess 3 routes to go past the line to gain there. As I run into the guy, and I just need to throw it away, but I can't. I was trying to roll out. They sent like a late blitz there. I thought I would be able to get out around the edge, and that was not the case. Bowling Green's going to drive right down and score, no problem. We get the ball back in a decent spot. We're going to do our normal switch that guy to a post. See if we can hit him on the break. And we can. He just can't hang on. 90 catching traffic for Kenji Lewis. You got to give him that chance. We put the ball in the right place. It's just not for a gain. And then the one guy just did not get blocked at all. What happened there? So they have 3 down linemen. And just nobody blocks 96. Hey, oh boy. Achipong? Aki, oh no, not a chance. But he just runs right through. I mean, he was in the backfield. Was it before I caught the snap? No, not before I caught the snap. But before I handed it off, he's in the backfield. And we're just going to go back to the instant replay. 3rd and long again. It's a normal occurrence. I'm honestly just going to be staring down these corner routes. Pipkin's route just takes too long to develop. No, it doesn't. We're just going to throw it up to him. He's wide open, but we can't lob it enough. It was on the run, so I get it. But that's one of those plays where that's our chance. We have a long developing route. We scramble out to try to make time to throw it. And by the time we're able to throw it, we don't have the arm strength to get it there. end up missing out on the play.
They're going to open this drive with a pass.
And that defensive end is pretty quick for how big he is. We got a run play, 2nd and 8. Try to get some yards here, just some yards, make it a more manageable 3rd down. It's 3rd and 5. Would have liked to see another couple yards, but well, actually I would have liked to see a touchdown, if we're being honest, but you can't always get what you want. So you get easy 1st down completion here to the tight end. Gotta take those when you can get them. We're only down a touchdown. If we can just have a nice simple drive down the field, this can turn into a close game. We're going to go. Oh, he stopped on the route. He catches the ball still. I don't know why he stopped on that route. If he keeps going, he's got a lane up the sideline. But that's not the case, unfortunately. A lot more running the ball against these 3 down linemen. I don't know where Justin Lynch is going. Let's go forward, please. Ran 20 yards on the play to get 3. I hate RPOs. We're going to do the zone toss play that I actually also hate. That side of the field seems like it could be okay. Let's please just cut inside. Go up the field. He's got a lot of room to run. He breaks the tackle. Nice little 20-yard gain there. That's what we needed, honestly. We've got the wide zone read. I prefer these to the mid. And I just shouldn't have held it. I just should have handed it off.
He exploded through it and picked up a huge chunk of yards.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
We're going to see what we got here. We got a little angle route, and there's just nowhere to throw it away. There's just nowhere to go. We got the mountain verts, halfback angle. We're going to try to get it to A here. Oh, my God. Where were you throwing it? Holy shit. So, like, you saw the vision. You saw the vision. You saw where I wanted to go. I don't know if that's considered a deep pass. I would hope that's a medium pass. We have more 3rd down conversions and time of possession. Unfortunately, we just don't have more points. And who's... Oh, it's 4th down. Right. That's why we get the ball back on the 28, which is absolutely brilliant. I'm going to put Y. Do we have a speed out option? We don't. We have this out. We can just get it to him quick, and we can. Hang on to it. Break the tackle. Cut up field. A lot of room to run. He's going to get a 1st down on a 14-yard gain. Good hot route by Jerry. Thank you. We see a lane. We throw the lane. We complete the lane. That's not how that works at all. But what Justin Lynch is doing too much. That run looked like it went 4 or 5 yards. It went 1. We have a jet sweep here. It's giving me A as is this an option? Jet sweep option? I'm going to hang on to it. I'm not going to. That's not an option. It's not an option. And we have a flag. It's going to be holding. It's going to come back on Horn. Was that the guy's name? Oh, Ron. Of course. Yeah, I should have known. It wasn't Horn. It was Ron. Or is the H silent? Is it just Ron? I don't care either. Fuck you.
Wide receiver shows motion. He wants to throw here on 2nd down.
A lot of room to run over here. We're going to take that. Bring it to a 3rd and 7. I think that's better than any pass we were going to make. We have a mesh concept. We don't have really any room for that corner route, so I am going to change that to a slant. I'm almost tempted to change this to a corner route. I just feel like that's an interception waiting to happen. No, what are you doing? Oh my God. I just got sucked into an animation. We're going to get a field goal out of it, but I just got sucked into an animation, and we just had to sit there. We get the field goal. They get a touchdown. That doesn't really help us anyway. We've got 2 minutes to get in and score. Really needed to score a touchdown on that drive to make this an interesting game. A lot of blitzers here. We're just going to throw it. 2 Apple get. Probably a 1st down, and it is. We've decided to run hurry-up offense. Didn't really mean to do that, if I'm being honest. I don't actually mind this either. Let's just run it. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. All right, I think we could have had Y there. It would have been a shot in the dark, but I ended up taking a shot. Sending a lot of pressure there. And I just have no time. A was, see, he was open, but he was not Enos open. Because Enos open, you have to be, you'd have to zip the ball in there for that to be a completable pass. A good cut by Justin Lynch. And they're going to call a timeout with the a chance to score again for Bowling Green. And they are not going to score. We're going to get the ball back. And we're on 1st and 10 from the 25. We're going to go with the read option. Only 3 down linemen. I wanted to take it myself. I thought I was actually running with it. See, this is what pisses me off. I thought I was running with that. They have a defensive end wearing number 27. We read him. He stays home, so I shouldn't have hung on to it. I did anyway, and we get back to 3rd and 10. It's my fault. Everything's my fault. This is another one of those times where if the safety comes down, we could hit Kenji Lewis one-on-one. He's not going to. We're going to hit the tight end. We just trust him to try to get the yards, and we're spamming Y to hurry it up. And we're not going to get the opportunity to, and they're going to punt it away. Defense holds him again. We're going to get the ball back and a chance to make a play here. I don't know. I just wanted to get the ball to Justin Lynch, honestly. That was staring him down. I don't know. I just wanted to get him the ball. And a little run play for Poe here. We're going to try to help push him forward. Aiden Olson is injured again. Number 50, injury prone. Got a slip screen. Doesn't help when your center's out. We're going to hope Justin Lynch can follow his blocks on this play. And he is going to be able to. If he can just break one tackle, and he does. He's going. Oh, he can't break this one. Big gain, though, for Justin Lynch. Down the sideline. Unfortunately, been my favorite target. That's really sad to say, considering he's the running back, but that's just the truth. A lot of 3-3-5 from this team. Very quick lineman there. Not able to get back to the line, and it's a sack. I like the idea of Applegate being on a slant and hopefully cutting before that corner. And I do, and he almost had it. I needed to throw that. I did need to throw it sooner. I guess I shouldn't be used to get... Let me finish that sentence. I'm used to the ball being thrown a little bit harder. I know I've been playing this series a lot here, but I just would have expected, I just expect him to throw the ball a little harder, and we're not getting that. I need to understand that he's got like 85 or 86 throw power, and that's just how it's going to be. We don't get any blocking, but he is able to break a tackle, and not quite a first down, but close, an 8-yard gain. We're not going to run that play. I guess we'll just run the Mountain Birds play. I think we've had success a couple times on it. Don't really have any other better reasons, to be honest. They're going to send pressure, and we're just going to get the ball out. Tight end is just completely out of reach. No chance he was going to get it. Giving the running back all those options is not smart. He doesn't know what he's doing. We're going to just have him run a drag route and hopefully beat him there. And, I just threw it to the other guy too, so he is incomplete. I'd like to go for it here. Not able to go for it, unfortunately. Looks like Bowling Green is just going to run away with this one. They're not yet, but the game is looking more and more likely that it is not going to be a win for the Huskies. But we're not giving up yet. We have him deep. I tried to pass lead down the field. Okay, I got to stop this. I can't. Okay. I tried to pass lead down the field as much as I can. I didn't want to do a full power. I wanted a little lob on it, and he just throws the duck of the century. We had a fairly good game going without throwing interceptions. Not that it was going super well, because it's 3-21. They're going to get 3 out of it. It's just, I'm trying to avoid the interceptions, and I feel like I was. And if you look at that play, that was the right decision. It just was. There's just nothing open. I'm throwing it to the sideline where it's intercepted. The ball was thrown too late. But the thing is I'm just so scared of my offensive line not blocking, even with 3 rushers. As we have two interceptions, the game's over. It's 3-31. Maybe if we get down by enough, Jalen Johnson will come into the game. Maybe we can get that lucky. I doubt it. We get the ball to the running back. He's able to power forward for a first down. We almost have as many first downs as Bowling Green, but their defense is just clearly a lot better. So obviously we are where we are.
They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is.
But even the announcers are saying they're not going to win this game. There's just nothing. There's just nothing. We've got the ref as a decoy. We're trying to slide and we don't get to. But we are going to celebrate about a 20-yard run. Get the team hyped up a little bit about something positive happening.
Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers.
Now pass lead down as he catches it and hangs on.
So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Down to the 25. We'd like to score a touchdown this game. We have 2 interceptions and no touchdowns. Wide open tight end across the middle, and he has room to run. He's not going to be able to get into the end zone, but he does make it down to the 4-yard line. Coach wants to pass. Coach trusts Jerry. Coach trusts Paul Enos. And we're just going to run this in. Easy. Walk it in, just like we designed it. Good drive. Good drive. We do get in the end zone, and we get the ball back. We only have to score 21 points. So if we just score on this play, yeah, it's not happening. Gonna get the ball to the tight end. A little bit of room to run. We get a first down. Probably have more first downs than them. Middle, high, low is decent. I'm gonna switch that to a slant. We have a great opportunity at a Kenji Lewis bomb here, and we're gonna go for it. See if we can give him an opportunity to probably get tipped for an interception. He, like I said, I can show you after. He has 90 spec catch, 90 catch in traffic. He's really the only person that has any like notable nice stats. And we're going to throw an interception, not an interception, almost an interception. Another one-on-one opportunity for Kenji Lewis is probably going to be where I pull the trigger. And we just don't have time, and it's going to be intercepted. Blasted as he hits it, or as he throws it, and that's just a throw out a sack interception. I don't really count that one for me. It counts on the stat line though, so it's not going to look good in the season stats. And that's going to finish off the game in a tough loss at home. The fans somehow are dwindling. Right? We somehow have less fans than at the beginning of the year, it looks like, which they're not even using like a quarter of the stadium. As we do end up leveling up after the game, going to get us another skill point for us to do really nothing with at this point. We're a little bit more prepared for school. And that's going to be it. So thank you for watching. Going to go into the next week. We're nearing the end of the season here. Not really improving as fast as I'd like. 3-7 is not a good look. I'm hoping next year is the year. Sounding like a typical Bears fan. It seems like we are improving. I think we're getting better. The problem is the team around us is not getting better. And I need these guys. Actually, let's go into the stats before I let you go here. Let's look at the roster. Let's look at these wide receivers. And let me show you what I'm talking about. So my favorite receiver is Jalen Johnson, who doesn't get any playing time. 96 speed, 91 excel. He has like the highest jumping on the team too, I want to say. 89. But if you look, so we have our number one receiver, Kenji Lewis, has 86 catching, 89 catch in traffic, 90 spec catch, with 98 short route, 81 mid, 91 deep. His release is decent, so he should be getting better separation. Problem is, none of it matters because he has 87 speed, 87 excel, and 86 agility, 85 change of direction. He's 6'1", 200, which is a fine height. That's a decent size, but he's just too slow. I just noticed we have another 95 receiver, Dwayne Cousins, who I'd also like to give time. I'm not able to because I don't get to pick anything here. But 95 speed, 93 excel. The catching isn't great. We have an 84 spec catch, which is kind of wild, at 6'3", 200. So we have basically another Jalen Johnson in the queue here. We just don't get him an opportunity. So that's going to be it for the video. Thank you for watching and have a great day.